Look who's here, the man himself, Eddie Ghabour. Is this your I told you so moment? It is, isn't it?
Well, I don't like to put it that way. Look, the last thing I want to do is pound my chest and say that we were right when there's lots of people losing money today. But I think what this goes back to is us educating clients and investors and your viewers on the characteristics of a bear market. We are in a bear market, and during these bear markets, you get these huge rips that suck people in and gives them false hope. And we've been consistent all year since December of last year that this economy is heading in the wrong direction. And the Federal Reserve is tightening monetary policy at the worst possible time. Today's CPI number just means they're going to raise rates even more in September. So now we have a dollar that's going to stay strong and probably get stronger from here. The mortgage market now is going to stay hot and continue to hurt real estate. And I think we can start taking off the table a soft landing. We've been in the hard landing camp all year. And now my biggest fear is they're going to tighten a lot more than they should. And it's going to cause things to get even more materially worse from here. So am I thankful that we've been correct with our client assets? Of course. But most importantly, I think investors need to make sure that they don't just bury their head in the sand because the market's down big today, because they can get materially worse from here.
Materially worse from here. How bad? Are we going to retest the lows that we hit in June? And by that, I mean, are we going to go down maybe another 1,000 points or almost 1,500 points off the Dow? And what would it be, about 800 points off the S&P? Are we going to see that?
I do think so, Stuart. I mean, look, is it hard to imagine a market that goes down another 7 to 10% from here, considering the backdrop we have? I mean, when you take a look here, we have a global energy crisis right now that's happening. So families, as we go into this winter months, their utility bills are going to continue to go through the roof, and they're going to have a very hard time making ends meet. And this is one of the most challenging business environments. You know, I talk to business owners around the country, and one after another is telling us how challenging it is from an employment wage perspective to demand destruction happening. And now the cost of capital for some of these companies are double what they were just 6 to 8 months ago. You cannot stay in that environment and not expect some companies to go out of business and for us to go into a recession.
All right, Eddie Ghabour, you have been right, I think, so far. I just hope you're wrong from here on out, but I've got a suspicion you might be onto something. Eddie, thanks very much for coming with us today. I know we'll see you again real soon. Thank you, sir.